Extraordinary animals, extreme survivors. Extreme survivors. Polar bear. Polar bears live along the coast about 1,000 kilometers from the North Pole. Their fur is actually transparent. It's the light that makes it appear white. The polar bear is perfectly camouflaged for the purposes of hunting. It has fur on the soles of its feet to insulate them from the ice. It also has black, heat-absorbing skin. Thanks to a thick layer of fat, it can retain its body heat on land and in the water. A polar bear may go up to 4 months without eating. Its nose can sniff out a seal 32 kilometers away. Scorpion. Baby scorpions spend their first few days being piggybacked by their mother. The scorpion can survive extreme heat and cold and never drinks. It can also last a long time without eating. 3 years is the fastest record held by a scorpion in captivity. It can cope with radiation levels 150 times more than those tolerated by humans. And now you know why the scorpion hasn't needed to evolve at all since it first appeared on Earth more than 400 million years ago. A scorpion never drinks and can go 3 years without eating. Fennec fox. This small fox lives among the Saharan and Arabian sand dunes in temperatures approaching 50 Celsius. By day, it rests in the shade of its 2-meter-deep den. By night, it hunts rodents, insects, and lizards. This fox can run on the sand without sinking, slipping, or burning its feet. Its incredible ears, which measure 10 to 15 centimeters, have evolved for life in the desert. Full of blood vessels, they help to cool the blood that is constantly circulating through them. Adélie penguin. Antarctica's icy desert is the coldest place in the world, with temperatures dropping to negative 50 degrees Celsius and wind speeds hitting 200 kilometers per hour. Yet, the Adélie penguin calls it home. The black feathers on its back absorb the heat of the sun, which then warms its body. Its waterproof feathers and thick layer of fat keep it dry and safe from the wind and cold. It either walks on the ice or it slides on its stomach. The Adélie penguin can jump 2 meters out of the water to reach a ledge. Thorny devil. The thorny devil, or moloch, is an Australian lizard measuring about 20 centimeters in length. In spite of appearances, it is totally harmless. The thorns on its body and tail simply protect it from predators. Well adapted to its desert lifestyle, it can sink down into the sand if it gets too hot. Much like a dromedary, the thorny devil has a fatty hump that acts as a water store. On spotting ants, it can gobble up around 2,000 in a single sitting. The thorny devil has a fat-filled hump that serves as a water store. Snow leopard. This is the highest cat in the world, living at altitudes of up to 5,500 meters. All snow leopards have speckled coats that provide camouflage among their rocky, snow-covered habitat. Its thick, woolly coat is longer than that sported by other leopards. This protects it from the harsh climate in which it lives. The snow leopard's big feet are insulated from the snow by dense fur and enable it to move around silently among the rocks. The snow leopard uses its long, thick tail to keep its balance. African elephant. The African elephant is the largest land animal. 3.3 meters tall, it weighs between 5,000 and 6,000 kilograms. It cools itself down by shaking its huge ears. They are 3 meters across and 2 meters high, like a fan. It also has immense tusks, teeth that grow continually by around 17 centimeters a year. Some tusks are more than 3 meters in length. They cool themselves down by shaking their enormous ears. The herd is led by an elderly female who knows all the watering holes. Dromedary. This large desert dweller has a fat-filled hump that serves as an energy store. Since dromedaries can transform this fat into water, they can survive without drinking for 2 to 5 weeks. When quenching its thirst afterwards, a dromedary can suck in more than 15 liters of water a minute. To keep itself safe, it seals its ears and nostrils during sandstorms. This dromedary's hump can weigh more than 100 kilograms. Yak. Yaks can live at temperatures of negative 40 degrees Celsius. It is thanks to its thick and shaggy coat that the yak can live at altitudes of up to 5,500 meters, where temperatures can fall as low as negative 40 degrees Celsius. To help it breathe at altitude, where the atmosphere is low in oxygen, it has 2 more ribs than its close relatives the cow and the buffalo. This increases the size of its thoracic cage to make room for a larger heart and lungs. Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is found throughout the Arctic region, which temperatures can fall very low in the winter. It can survive even at negative 50 degrees Celsius. This is a hardy animal with few predators. Its coat, which keeps it nice and warm, turns white in the winter to blend in with the snowy backdrop. In the summer, the Arctic fox is dark brown in color. The Arctic fox is Iceland's only native land mammal. Its coat is brown in the summer, but turns white in the winter.